Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello there, everyone. How you doing today? I hope you're all well. Today we're playing Borderlands 4, and I'm going to attempt being the key word, to farm the Queen's Rest. That just recently got a buff, which I think it was a fire rate buff. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm just a PNG today because it's super gray out. I don't want to work too hard. I want to take it easy. So I don't feel like setting up a goddamn model today. We're just a PNG. And Steve's just in the corner doing his thing. He's available for redeems if you're watching on twitch.tv/Count Julius, but there's no obligation. Now let's start the farming session. I also got myself my Dr. Pepper because I'm addicted. I mean, no, I'm not addicted, I swear. Anyway, I have no more iridium, so we're not going to farm this guy. God, one of these days I'll open these things, but not today. Just all those Jacobs weapons over there, like, oh yeah, you gotta open us or what? So, where am I going again? Right, I go to Callus, the moon called Throne, in order to farm that, weapon. The Queen's Rest. I'm fairly sure it's a fire rate buff, but I could be wrong. But all I know is I want an explosive pistol. Hand over the explosive pistol, and no one gets hurt. Except everyone's gonna get hurt, because god damn it, it's a gun for crying out loud. Anyway. None of that. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. But we're just gonna try speed running this area, because I don't really feel like taking on the NPCs. Why do I have to interact with that door, dear lord? Oh, excuse me.
Are you going to challenge me from down there?
Just absolutely annihilate that boy on the way, because why not? Is my audio even working? Yeah, my audio's working. I was about to say, if my audio wasn't working this whole time and I did that whole intro to like a muted audio, I'd be kind of upset. Anyway, X! Anyway, they got obliterated. Call me Exodia. Yes, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, no. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! Then it got way too complicated. Like, have you guys seen those new, not even new one-turn kills? It's like, ugh. Just one-turn kills are the bread and butter of Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, and I am not a fan of it, personally. Anyway, we're almost there, I think. Almost is operative. Not operative. Subjective. Subjective is the Englishing I'm looking for. Anyway. Thankfully, I have a super soldier shield, which is doing a lot of tankiness for me. Hello there, Star Blue. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? We're just farming a gun here. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a shiny one. As if that's gonna happen. Watch the first one that drops is a shiny weapon. I would lose my shit if that happened. Anyway, whee! Though I probably should reduce the difficulty on this fight a little bit. Woo! Somehow dodged that. Anyway, she's doing her tanky thing. Alright. Hello there, Radio Apple Lover. I trust you are from the Comic Dub channel. Maybe you are. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, shoot him in the face. I love murder. I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking. I'm having a decent day. Just had pizza for lunch. Yes, I had lunch early. Leave me alone. I'm a fatso, I admit it. Anyway. So then, Callus, have some knife. Yay! She got annihilated. Nothing in there I want. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Let's get up there and do it all again. Ugh. But I am gonna... Oh, yeah, I'm already on easy. Whoops. Whoopsie. Alright, just gonna wait for the spread shot to recharge. Activate the amp. Throw a knife at her face. All that good shit.
Shatter upon my grenade.
I missed.
There is no escape.
Alright, next phase, next phase. Yeah, I try to stream at the same time every day, but for some reason it just feels like I'm streaming earlier and earlier every day. I'm glad you can make it this time, though. I don't really see too many people from my YouTube channel making it to my Twitch stream, so I really do appreciate you making it here. Maybe you could check out my VTuber channel, too. We have a VTuber YouTube channel, Count Julie's VTuber. I think it's linked in the bio. I'm not entirely sure, though. I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be left. I could be in the middle. I do not know. Anyway. Have a knife. Have some shots in the face. You know the deal. Explosions. No legendary. I just want myself a queen's rest. Honestly, I'd only use it for mobbing, probably, because the fire rate got increased. Anyway. Let's do it again. Fill up on ammo before I forget. And this time I'm gonna hit her in the face properly. Hopefully. I used the wrong button. Whoops. My input skills will leave a little something to be desired here, I'm not gonna lie. Stop moving! Alright, next phase, next phase. But on Twitch, we do have a voice acting redeem if you want to use points for that. Since you are from the Comic Dub channel, I know you're here for the voice. Anyway. Hello, have a shot to the face. My guy just started spawning and got spawn camped, alright. She gonna come down now? No. Hey, lady! I missed. Have a knife! Yeah, I didn't miss that time. Wahoo! There we go. No legendary. Very disappointing. So is everyone here having a good day? I'm having a decent one. Oh, I almost skipped her second phase. Look at her health bar. I almost skipped it, but not quite. Alright, where'd you come from? Get out of here. I don't even know who's blowing me up right now. That isn't very nice of you, sir. Hey, hey, hey. Look at me. I'm the murderer now. Yeah, I remember what you told us in the Discord server, Star Blue. It's absolutely wild what's going on at your work right now. Absolutely wild. Anyway, we killed her with a knife. Lovely. No legendary. So sad, so sad, so sad. We're just gonna pick some stuff up and sell it so I don't run out of money. Alrighty. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm losing it. Alley-oop. Do it again! Yay! Alright. I wonder if I can one-shot her with the spread shot. That's a good question, actually. Let me just amp myself up, swap to that, throw a knife at her. Oh, oh, oh. Yay! We skipped her second phase. What more could I want? Oh, she dropped a legendary. Let's go. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Why do you keep giving me class mods for the character I don't use? Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Why? Just gonna sell that. The one legendary drop. Oh yeah, we know you don't use this item, but we're gonna give it to you anyway. The humor of this game is not lost on me. Anyway. So now the game plan is destroy the goons, hit her with a spread shot, then finish her off. Alrighty. Swap the spread. Inject myself with drugs. Throw a knife at her ass. And she got obliterated. Lovely. Hello there, J-Pops. Something that just occurred to me. I've been calling you J-Pops all this time. That's probably not how you pronounce your name. That's probably not how you pronounce your name. It's like a little affectionate nickname I've given you at this point. I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. I might open my window, though. It's a little toasty in here. Hello, 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 goodbye! There we go. No legendary, that's so sad. Yeah, that's probably what I should call them, but I'm so used to calling them J-Pops right now that it's like kind of ingrained in my brain right now. Wait, I have a brain? Dear God. Anyway, I'm gonna open my window. Hang on, I'll be right back. Open Sesame Seed. It's currently raining outside, so I hope it's at least nice and cool out. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Ugh. That would be kind of nice if it was cool outside. Almost as cool as I am. Ah, nice. Alrighty. Take one down, pass it around, another knife in your pussy. That's one step, that's two step, and finally three step. Farewell again. You're getting back into Hollow Knight, so you get Silk Songs you want to be Hornet. Nice, nice, nice. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I hope you have the best luck with that, in fact. Knife. Drugs. There we go. Your plan for October is Cult of the Lamb and Little Nightmares. I still gotta do another playthrough one of these days with the voice acting. You know what? I'm gonna make that a VTuber channel goal. 10,000 subscribers on the VTuber channel, I'll do a playthrough of Cult of the Lamb and voice act my way through it. Does that sound like a decent goal? Just like, since everyone wants Cult of the Lamb content on the comic dub channel, like, yeah, I'll play through Cult of the Lamb and voice act it if you check out the VTuber channel. That'd at least be a nice incentive, I guess. Anyway, that might be a good idea. Ah, legendary! Is immeasurable. But I am going to pick that up because I do have a Vex I am leveling up right now, so we could at least put that into the bank for later for my Vex. But, ugh. All class mods, no weapons. Wowie. Anyway. And then all the little guys are dead as hell. Have a knife! Alrighty. You know, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to announce that I'm live right now in, like, YouTube. Hang on, chat. I'm gonna go announce that I'm live on, like, community posts. Hang on, I'm gonna do that. God, if being a creator was based solely on how you market yourself, I would be at the bottom, dear lord. Live playing Borderlands 4. Add possum meme. Accidentally misspelled live. How do you do that? Beats the hell out of me. That's for one of the channels. Now to swap the other channel and do that little bit of self-promo. God. I don't know why, but I always hate doing self-promo on my own channel. It's like, it just feels awkward, you know what I mean? Do it, and post. Now back to the game. Also, by the way, I said the game, so you lost the game. Whoopsies! Love myself some Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is my lifeblood at this point, dear lord. Alrighty. Shoot one. I missed. Shoot one. I missed. Shoot him. I missed again. How do I keep missing? The world may never know. Anyway, load the spread launcher. Throw a knife. Take drugs. I missed the knife, so throw another knife. And we beat her. At this point, the boss that takes me the longest to farm is Vile Lictor, ironically, even though he's one of the easier ones to fight. I find that kind of ironic in a sad sort of way. Like, yeah, Vile Lictor's like one of the best main bosses, but like, at this point, it takes the longest to farm. Honestly, the best weapon he has, in my opinion, Vile Lictor, is, what's it called? The Ruby's Grasp. Great weapon, honestly. Oh, and I swear to God if this is another class mod. We got what we wanted, chat. We got what we came here for. Though it is lightning, so I do want to get myself a different status effect on it, so we're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep farming it, because I do want a different status effect. But let's see how much better this feels. Let's just move this off. Let's see how this feels. Oh, that feels so much better. That feels so much better. That feels so much better. Alright, yep, this feels a lot better now to use. Alright, let's just give it a shot over here. Kill the little guys with it. Did that man just blow up his friends? Odd. Anyway. But I do want one with actually no elements, because kinetic is actually no element is technically the best element in this game. It's weird to think about that having no elements is technically the best element, but since it's absolutely neutral to everything in this game, it is the best to have. Anyway, load this spread, take the drugs, throw the knife. Victory is ours. So after I finish farming this boss, does anyone have a preference of what boss I farm next? I might want to farm a wombo combo, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to. Like, the entire reason I would farm a wombo combo is for vile bounties so I can farm iridium, because that thing is good at taking out those vile bounties. Anyway, ready? Knife to the vajayjay. The crazy thing is, we had a false fire alarm the day before yesterday, and today when there was a legit fire, no alarm went off because it was nowhere near a smoke detector. Why pay for more fire alarms to keep your employees safe when you can let your employees die and not pay them? Wowee! Oh boy. Also, for those who don't know, I recently hired an editor. Like, they don't edit all of my content, but when I'm not in the mood to edit something, I shoot it over to them and they edit for me. Very glad I got an editor on my hands now. Is RJ a boss? Yes, RJ is a boss, but he has no dedicated drop, so that's the one boss I will not farm for you guys. Ah, yes, we got the Viking. Lovely. We got 2 more charges. You know... Hang on. We gotta check what skills this thing gave us. Let's see. We got some skills from that. Wait, did I even equip that? Hang on, I don't even know if I equipped that. No, I didn't equip it, because I'm stupid. Lovely. Now we got it. Let's see what skills it gave us. It gave us levels of cacophony, which means ordnance damage, detonation radius. Don't really care about that. It gave us blast furnace whenever Amon's 4 drones critically hit or cause a detonation. Gains increased damage dealt. Decent. I'm not upset about that one. And what was that last skill this thing gave us? Let's see. You know, I should be looking for the blue marks, but I don't even see them on the screen. Ah, there it is. Reactive armor. Detonations partially restore Amon's shielded ordnance cooldown. Not the worst, not the worst. Yeah, he becomes a villain, sadly. RJ becomes a villain of Borderlands, and you have to kill him. It's very sad, but very Borderlands-esque. Basically, he cheated death and went insane doing so. Pretty sad, honestly. Like I say, I lost my mind, but dear lord, that man lost it even harder than I did 5 years ago when, things happened. But he does get siren-esque powers without being a siren. I think that's cool. Ah, you mean Wally the Man in the Wall? Yeah, it does look like he was hanging out with Wally, not gonna lie. It does look like he was hanging out with Wally. Anyway.
A pity I'm not thirsty.
Grovel before me.
No, I'm not gonna grovel before you. You're fucking dead. I think that was ironic timing for a voice line, like, grovel before me, as she's done.
Rap, tap, tap.
Is that what you're trying to do, Steve? Sorry, I do the voice thing a little better than you, Steve, even though you're an eldritch entity. I am much better when it comes to the ASMR side of things. Though, to be fair, if Steve ever did proper ASMR, the world would bow at his feet. Like, if Steve did just limit himself through a text-to-speech bot, he would be way too powerful for mortal eyes. Anyway. We just either want a Fire Queen's Rest or a Kinetic Queen's Rest. I mean, if we get a Shiny Queen's Rest in the meantime, I'm not complaining, but, anyway. God, I could make such a killing as an ASMR VTuber, I'm not gonna lie. But the fear of getting my channel nuked is what holds me back. I could be such a good ASMR VTuber. I would be, like, godly when it comes to that. Anyway. Have a knife. Axe. 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 Oh god, what happened to her? I don't think that gun does that much damage. I appreciate it, Radio Apple Lover for Life. I do genuinely appreciate it. I never stream for too long because I have back arthritis and I can't sit still for the longest period of time. So, having people who, like, click on the notification immediately does make me... I do appreciate it. Anyway, shot in the face. Missed. Missed. I keep missing, goddammit! No clue where that grenade came from, but oh well. Have a knife, lady. Anyway. It's just a shame my VTuber content doesn't get as much traction as comic dubs. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I get it. Hazbin Hotel is its own established copyright or whatever the term is. But, you would think that if all those people liked my voices, they would tune into the VTuber content, you know what I mean? Oh, somebody shit your vampire. Let me just kill her real quick. Alright, gonna do a stretch. I'm losing it. Alrighty, did a stretch just for you, chat. Yeah, franchise! That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you! Thank you, that's the word I'm looking for. But, I do guess my humor isn't for everyone. Like, you remember that joke I made about being radioactive the other day if you were there for it? I thought it was a good joke, but I think the cancer thing might have scared some people off. Like, oh yes, I'm now extremely radioactive. I'm gonna have so much... Like, I think that kind of scared some people off. I'm not entirely sure, but like, eh. Anyway. Missed the knife, didn't miss the knife. Oh, didn't skip that phase, alright. Not franchise was the word I was looking for, Star Blue. You got it right on the head with the first go. Franchise was the exact word I was looking for.
Stabby, time to die again.
Stabby, time! Time to die again! Anyway. I think it's cool that I'm good at voice acting, though. Like, people do like my voice acting, so I do think that's cool. Anyway, knife, missed. Knife, hit. And victory is mine. Let's go. Ugh. Nice to see Steve's working today. Sometimes when I boot up the program that I use Steve with, for some godforsaken reason it makes me reboot it to make Steve work, and I'm like, Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why you do this? This is not nice. Why you do this? Oh yeah, I forgot to press the button. Whoops. The button to respawn the boss fight. Alright, gotta go in a loop again. Let's go. And it might time to press the button again. Oh yeah, apparently PAX, apparently they're announcing some more stuff for Borderlands 4 today. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to announce. It's something to do with content, so I assume it's some DLC content. Not entirely sure, but like I'm very excited for it. Anyway, I just like games where I farm. Those who watch me play Warframe. Borderframe! Yeah, Borderframe! Borderlands and Warframe at once. Lovely. Anyway. This is the second time you've shown up today. The second time you've shown up today! I don't want class mods today. Please, game. Please, I don't want the class mods. Yeah, I do say some shocking things sometimes, so I kind of worry I scare people off with that. But on the other hand, that can be as much of a brand maker as a deal breaker, you know what I mean? So honestly, I don't know whether to stop doing the shocking stuff, take it easy, and be like a relaxed guy. Wouldn't allow for longer streams, honestly. If I was more relaxed, I'd be able to take it easy, but like, it doesn't create as many clippable moments, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're just gonna restart that. I got myself killed, I blew myself up, that's no bueno. Oh, that's what happens when you're too close to the explosion. Lovely. Anyway. The current shield I'm using is the Super Soldier shield. Sure, it's been recommended to me a few times, but I only recently found out how good it was. It's not even the movement speed I use it for. I use it for its overshield capacity, which I enjoy. I like the fact we get a bit of extra protection. God, what am I? Peter Griffin? Wait, I'm thinking of Homer Simpson. Donut. You know the deal. Anyway. X. X. I didn't even see that guy approaching, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, knife to the crotch. There we go. Nothing of note. Actually, I probably should check the purples that are on the ground that spawn. Who knows? Maybe we got that one Malawan shotgun we've been hoping to get for a while. Imagine if that's one of those showed up. That's a Malawan SMG. We don't care about those. Hey. I don't even know what hit me there. Was it the wall? Anyway, no items of note there. No items of note there. Always good to check the floor occasionally, just in case something worth having pops up. You know, like a spread shot shotgun. I do need to get a purple one of those one of these days, because I think...
You disrespect me, you disrespect my family, you call us stinky poopy babies.
You are stinky poopy babies.
You punched my wife. You kicked my baby.
Okay, well, have you considered your baby just had a skill issue? I know throwing axes at things lets me do more damage, but that's a little absurd. I'm not sure how much extra damage throwing axes allows me to do, but dear lord, that's a lot of damage we're doing. I'm not even sure I have that priming skill. Hang on. Endless War. Primed enemies take increased gun damage for each stack of prime. So we're gonna swap to that for a little bit. I want to test something. Here. I want to test something. Ba-da-da-da-da. I want to test something like your mom in bed. I want to test something like your mom in bed. I want to test something like your mom in bed. Your mom in bed's taking so much damage. Dear Lord, how are you not dead? Alright, so the priming does allow me to do extra damage. That is definitely something that happens. Lovely. Glad we could confirm that, as if it were not obvious from the beginning. Man, this guy's tanky. I should have gone for crit damage, but apparently I'm a little stupid and don't do that. Anyway. So those who don't know, these little red things around the map are like spider webs. They slow you down real fast, and you take extra damage if you're in them. Anyway, let me just knife knowing you, lady. Oh, legend. My rage is incalculable. This is the third Harlow class mod that has dropped. Dear frickin' Lord, I don't even play Harlow. What's my favorite game? You mean of all time? Or just in right now? That is a very important distinction to make when asking me that question. If we're talking all times, my favorite game was what's it called? Spectro sequel. It was the sequel Spectrobes had on the Nintendo DS. It was absolutely amazing. I don't think anyone will ever top that game for me. I don't remember what it was called, but it was my favorite game of all time. It had dark Spectrobes. I just loved it to pieces. Right now, my favorite game is Borderlands 4. I'm currently very addicted. But that's not a problem right now, because that provides me plenty of content. Anyway. But I do hope I get that Malawan shotgun that has a Jacobs part. Not the kickballer! The one with the alt fire, that one purple one everyone's been talking about. Because I do want to do some Malawan shotgun shit, but I don't want to blow myself up doing it. All time for you, J-Pops, is Dark Souls 1. Right now it's Silksong. Alright. I've never played Dark Souls, to be honest. I'm not sure it's really my cup of tea. Like, the combat's just a little slow for me. If it had combat like Kazan, I would love to play it. But, like, I don't think Dark Souls has combat like the first Berserker Kazan. This is the fourth Harlow mod, class mod that has dropped. I know there's 4 class mods this lady dropped. We've only got 2 from other characters and 4 Harlow mods. Me asks for a Queen's Rest. The game. Best I can do is a Harlow class mod. Yeah, one of these days I should finish Bloodborne. You're right about that, chat. But I still find it weird how many Harlow class mods are spawning. Like, this is a little stupid. Anyway. At least we know what the thumbnail when I upload this to YouTube's gonna be. It's just gonna be like me being pelted with Harlow class mods. Like, oh yeah. Just raining Harlow class mods. Like, I don't need this! Ah! At least I don't. Hey, no. I don't want you blowing your load all over my face, thank you. Yours would probably be a Pokemon Don't Ask Questions or a Zenless Zero. Again, don't ask questions. Why wouldn't I ask questions? That in itself being a question. Though, to be fair, there is that one character that people are drawing that's a guy with big badonkers right now. I think it's the guy with red hair. Though, to be fair, I do a good Von Lycon voice, people say. Hello there, master. Would you like a little bit of a fluffy tail today? I'll be sure to grant you the service you request. Now go on. Give my tail a hug and sleep deep. Yeah, something like that. I never really played Zenless Zero, so I don't really know how Von Lycon sounds. But people say I do it pretty well. So, yeah. I would laugh my ass off if that one viewer just started simping all over the place. Anyway. Another funny thing is people say my voice is simp-worthy, yet I don't want simps. I want people who match my freak. You know what I mean? I don't care about people simping for me. I care about people matching my freak. Ah, you don't have a favorite game, Star Blue? Ah. Well, not everyone can really pick between games, to be fair. Pokemon Red Rescue Team or Explorers of Sky is a close second, though, of my all-time favorites. That was one of my first Nintendo DS games, and I loved it. I think I actually bought that when I won a tournament for an art contest back in New Jersey. Basically, I bought myself a Nintendo DS and a few games. One of them was Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, and the other one was Red Rescue. Not Red Rescue Team! English! Why are you failing me? It was Explorers of Sky. Yay, finally another one. Oh! A Kinetic Queen's Rest. We got what we want. And it's got Magnum rockets. Very nice, actually. Very happy about this. Very nice. So what guy should we farm next? Because we got the thing I got. What should I farm next since I got what I wanted from this boss? Oh right, what's the last one? You know what? Fuck it, I'm just opening all of these. They're bothering me being in my inventory. Alright, let's sell them. It's probably nothing good was in there. There we go. Spyro, I played Season of Ice, I think it was. I couldn't beat that game for the life of me. That game, I could not beat no matter how hard I tried. That game did not like me, and I did not like it. But, it was one of the few games my grandmother owned. Like, my grandmother's not much of a video game person, so the fact she had a Spyro game, I thought was pretty cool back in the day. She yelled from the background saying she has Mario too. It's really cool. Did you have Mario? Cool! Yeah? Ooh, very nice.
Pong and Space Invaders.
I can picture you having Pong. I can picture you having Pong.
And Space Invaders.
I mean, Space Invaders for its time was kind of great. I'm not gonna lie.
And I was really good at it.
Oh, where are you now? Someone in chat said the Spyro game you had was one of the worst Spyro games.
I had the first
Yeah, the Season of Ice I was talking about. Yeah.
I know a ripper.
Yeah. I really do enjoy it when you when you listen to what I'm talking about, like, oh yeah, we could, that's something I can input on. I really do think that's cool when you can do that.
And I don't eavesdrop on purpose.
It's fine, don't worry about it. As long as you don't barge in like, hey, can you do the dishes when I'm recording, it's fine. Yeah, and then I'm like, can I do it when I'm done? And you're usually very good about that. Love you, Gami! I love you, 3. I love Gummy.
Test your muscles against mine.
We may have our disagreements sometimes, but I really do love my grandmother. She is a great lady. No, we don't have as many as we used to, and I think that's really nice. I think that's really nice that we don't have as many arguments as we used to. Like, I never enjoyed those arguments. And I don't think you did either. My grandmother wasn't into games enough to really care if that game was terrible. If it was Patrick, though, on the other hand, he would care if I called it terrible. But, Patrick's not in the house right now, so he doesn't know, he doesn't have to know shit. Anyway. I did not mean to throw that knife, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, the boss we're gonna farm next is Moonscorched Callus. I think it's called Moonscorched Callus. I could be wrong, it could be a different name actually. My brain's on fear and hunger shit right now, so I'm not entirely sure. Has anyone here ever watched anyone play Fear and Hunger? I have no clue how to install the mod that makes it safe to play on Twitch, or I would love to play Fear and Hunger on stream sometime. I hear it's kind of like a roguelike, as in everything you do is kind of randomized every run. You're trying to think of things to talk about? Well, I appreciate it. But yeah, Fear and Hunger, it's one game I would love to play on stream if I could somehow figure out how the mods work that make it appropriate to stream on Twitch. I mean, like, if you've seen the game without the mods, it's a little much. It's a little much. Like, there's one part where you eat each other or gain HP. It's just wild. Yeah. I hear one of the Fear and Hungers that are out, the Termina one, is currently in early access. So, I'm waiting to play that one till the entire game's out, honestly. But, the first Fear and Hunger, I will definitely play one of these days, but I think it's cool they reuse these assets from Borderlands 3. They still even drop ammo. I think it's great. People who turned into stone. I actually have a headcanon for a Pocket Cat voice if anyone wants to hear it. I actually do have a Pocket Cat voice headcanon if anyone would like to hear how I would personally voice Pocket Cat. Like, I would voice act Fear and Hunger when I do my playthrough. Alright, alright. First, let me Google something he says. Because I haven't played the game yet, and I don't know what he says. Oh, dear. Fear and hunger, pocket cat quotes. Pocket cat dialogue, fear and hunger wiki. Alright, this one is in response to a player saying darkness. Yes, yes, they all are. I suspected as much. I'm glad you were able to be honest with me. Tell me, do you love me by chance? I'm not reading too much of the text because I don't want to spoil myself too much. But that's my little headcanon voice for Pocket Cat. Alright. Kind of like the Alistair voice, but little bit more menacing, I'd say. Anyway. Hello there, darling. Have you come to offer up your soul? No? Well, that's just too bad. I will take your soul from your very lungs anyway. Anyway, as I've said before, I'd probably be a fantastic ASMR streamer. Like, one of these days I plan on making an ASMR video that's not horror story based, because I don't think horror stories are really great for, say, ASMR content, but I think I'd be fantastic at that. But somehow I think YouTube would exterminate me off the platform the time I do ASMR. So that's why I don't do it too often. Like, I don't want to lose my channel. And then if I lose one channel, I lose the other one because YouTube's like, oh yeah, you're ban evading now. And I'm like, but this channel existed before that. And then YouTube would be like, well, too damn bad. I just don't want to screw around with a chance of that, you know what I mean? Anyway, Dr. Pepper sip. I still think it's badass that this fight takes place on a goddamn falling meteor. Yeah, you're right about that, chat. I don't wanna! Now go fuck yourself. So I don't know, this farm's gonna be easy, I guess. Because she doesn't spawn those 3 guys in the beginning, so I don't have to take care of them first. So this will be a faster farm than the other Callus, ironically. You wouldn't think that the upgraded version of a farm, of a boss, would be a faster farm than the other first version, but you would be mistaken. Anyway. No. Alright, when's your little friend's gonna spawn in? I want to kill one of them to live. Spawn your friends, please! Oh, come on! I shot him that second time! I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that one. Maybe I could write an ASMR script sometime. Maybe. God, I lost a lot of money there. Anyway. Let's try that again. Yay! She's gone. Now let's do it again. This boss fight was actually where I got my first Heavy Ordnance Legendary. And the funny part about the fact that I got a Heavy Ordnance Legendary from her was the fact it was absolute trash. Give it the name of a legendary spear that Odin wielded and have it be absolute trash. That's kind of disrespectful to Odin. Anyway, she gone. Okay, so doing that doesn't refill the alt fire. People say it refills other stats like health, but if it filled the alt fire, I'd be happy about that. Anyway, knife. No. Did she not even drop any? I don't think she even dropped anything that time. Did I kill her too fast for her to drop anything? Chat, I'm not crazy for thinking she didn't drop anything, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that, right? I guess I'm not crazy for thinking that. She literally didn't drop anything. I have to let her go for an attack first before she can drop anything. Dear Lord, that's a bug if I've ever seen one. That's a bug if I've ever seen one. No, you're right, Chad. I'm crazy for other reasons. Definitely. But I'm not crazy for that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, now she's dropping stuff. That was weird. I have to actually let her get off an attack so she drops stuff. That's weird. Legendary. Interesting. I'm gonna hold on to that for my buddy who plays Rafa. Of course, I don't play much Rafa, so I only play my main man Amon and sometimes some Vex. Though I hear Rafa is a busted character. Yeah, you literally have to let her get an attack off or she doesn't drop anything. Dear Lord. That is odd. That is very odd that they make you do that. I'm gonna tag them on Twitter and see if that was an intentional thing they have happen with Callus on the moon. Anyway. It's Moon Mad in Canada, Callus, not Moon Scorched. Yeah, that's the build my friend goes for. The one where he just drops a goddamn nuke. That's the one my friend plays. He just drops bombs everywhere. Or do you mean like it's a damaged nuke, not a literal nuke? Because there is a Rafa build where he does drop a literal goddamn nuke.
I hope you survive this.
No. God damn it! Oh, she just drops it in a pile over there. Alright. Alright, I'm less upset. She does drop it if I nuke her. It just drops. It just drops in a weird pile if I nuke her into oblivion like that. Alright. I'm less upset over this. I am less upset over this. It's in a neat... Oh, she dropped a legendary. Lovely. I missed. Oh, god damn it, I missed.
You will bleed.
It's the oh my god. Alright. I don't even know if that's in her... Alright, you can't even jump when she's doing that. Lovely.
Anybody else going for a rip parade? I pray you find mercy in the afterlife. Hurry up! Is that anyone
What's my favorite show? Currently, it is the Abaddon show that's on Netflix right now. I think that's a great show. But all time, I gotta say the Kengan Ashura thing that's on Netflix. I'm really loving Kengan Ashura. I watch that on repeat a lot when I'm just farming guns in general for Borderlands. I just let it play in the background. In fact, I could be letting it play in the background right now if I had my phone with me. But I have that on my bed and I don't feel like getting up right now, so there's that. Shit, I forgot to activate that thing. So we're just gonna wait till that refills so I can Alright, let's do it again.
Kneel or perish.
Wow, that is not going well. That is not going well. They are planning on adding Pearl Essence to Borderlands 4, which I think is nice. Oh, I know that show. I used to watch it a while back. It was a good show. It was a good show. It was a great show, I think, personally. Anyway. How does that man crawl from the earth? I will never know. Anyway, that man's skull just got split open. God, how many people is she summoning? Dear Lord. Literally knocked some of the loot off the cliff. I'm so happy about that. Sarcasm intended. Another legendary! Lovely. Using a command skill grants Vex bonus kinetic minion damage. Yeah, we'll grab that for a little bit. Well, we'll transfer that to my Vex character after a bit. I'll just have to level a lot to be able to use it. Alright, enjoy your lunch, Star Blue. Enjoy your lunch. As she dies. Just gonna let the alt fire recharge real quick. Damn it. I was hoping I could kill her before she did that, but no.
Can I get you started with some light gunplay? Witness vengeance! Dynamite! All burned like you! It's moving! Next! I keep it like you! You let me up! Bad choice on your part! I'm glad we met. You think you're strong to me because you killed me?
Kneel or perish.
Your favorite shows would probably be Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. It's a decent fandom if you ignore the toxic parts of it. I usually ignore the toxic parts of it. Unless you count that one time I dubbed the comic and dubbed the wrong comic and people got too pissed at that. Like, I would have taken it down if they asked nicely, but they were assholes about it. So I just decided I'll never dub their comics again, and the people who did listen to my side of the story. Like, dear Lord, it wasn't on purpose. Anyway.
Win this fight.
What even is that gun? Ah, yes, it's an order gun. A weird-looking order gun, too. Very weird.
Your doom is nigh.
Burn with me!
Fall to ruin.
Burn with me!
God, she's gonna say that a lot, isn't she? Alrighty, last loop before I wrap it up for today. One more chance to give me that legendary I'm looking for, lady.
Burn with me!
Nope, none of that in there. Alright, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And I will see you all next time. Now let's find something to raid real quick. Ending screen. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.